Okay, this is my search for human meaning video of my life up until now. So let's get right into it. Reflecting on my life up until now, I realized my emerging sense of direction and purpose definitely comes from family. My parents set the tone for me daily, but spending time with my grandfather and learning about his journey and how he came to the US alone, not speaking the language, and with very little money to help support his family as well, to try to give them a better life, not only inspires me, but makes me grateful because I realize what he has accomplished and has in turn provided me with opportunities I might not otherwise have had. I've been to Shanghai twice with my grandfather, and I realize now why it was so important to him that I go. During each trip, I witnessed and learned more about his story and about his struggles to get to where he is now. He not only worked hard to reach his goals, but always remembered where he came from and gave back where he could. He is not only passionate about what he does, but he truly enjoys it and is both humble and grateful. I not only admire this, but would like to emulate it. Even though my grandfather was only able to receive a high school education, he still values education, is a strong proponent of getting an education. And while he values education, he always tells me to need no matter what path I choose, it is most important to do what you love and love what you do. He is living proof of this, so I will do my best to live my by this mantra. My grandfather's restaurant celebrated its 40-year anniversary in 2018, and during the party I realized how many good memories we have had there: wedding receptions, baby showers, birthdays, anniversaries, and our annual Chinese New Year lunch has become a family tradition that I look forward to every year. My grandfather's passion and purpose has brought me so much joy and happiness into our family's lives, and it would be great if I could do the same one day. I will do my best to try and achieve this. How will I do this? One of the things I tried to do in preparation was to come into my own and more and not fear the unknown. Last summer I decided to go on a study tour in Taiwan. It was very intimidating as I was not familiar with the country, the currency, the language, or the people. Initially I was paralyzed with fear, but eventually I acclimated, and experience not only made me more self-assured, but gave me a reference for a greater sense of control over my fate. I met new people who I still keep in touch with, so it was an all-around great experience and gave a taste of what it would be like away from home and be on my own. Another step I took to get clear on my long-term goals was to take summer college classes. I'm not sure what my major will be, so I decided to take three very different classes to get a feel for what I might like and not like. I took an engineering class at George Washington University, an anthropology class on the opioid epidemic in the US at Harvard, and a coding and game design class at NYU. I was supposed to take these classes in person, so I would be able to explore other cities for college purposes, but COVID prevented that from happening. And my grandfather, in addition to trying to find my passion, I also wanted to contribute, but COVID made that very challenging. But ultimately, I was able to find ways to help while being socially distant and safe. I was able to make hygiene kits for the homeless for a local charity, and my grandmother also taught me how to sew, so we could sew masks for the SHC Musketeers and donate them to local hospitals to use because they didn't have enough. I wasn't the best at sewing, but I was decent by the end of the summer. And yeah, that's the end of my video. Thanks for watching. Cool.